everyone, this is Phoebe. As y'all can see in the title, today I'm going to follow Madison Beer's Vogue makeup tutorial. I have been wanting to film this for a long time since this video right here was uploaded like 4 months ago. And now that I have a lot of free time on my hands during quarantine, I figured this might be the best time for me to really sit down and film my first ever YouTube video. So I am actually feeling pretty nervous right now. Yeah. Oh, and besides, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I wanted to test out this theory I saw on TikTok the other day, saying that your favorite celebrity is basically a hotter version of you. I personally love Madison Beer. I love her look, her style, and her music talent, of course. But deep down, I know I look nothing like her. Or do I? Okay, please don't answer that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Well, because any makeup artist I would work with would always be like, you have such great eyebrows, let them grow out. So I let them grow out, and now this amazing trend of soap brows, which whoever came up with that is genius. It's literally a block of soap. Take a spoolie brush and you really get soap in there. Just brush through your eyebrows. And again, I don't know if I do this right, but I really like the way that it looks. And now I'm really into the soap brows.
Okay, so she does her brows first. I don't have that soap brow kit, so I'm just gonna use this random soap bar right here. And with my spoolie, put it on my brows to see how ridiculous I'll look because I don't have that thick and dark brows she owns. So I'm gonna take this, yeah, it's new, and spray some water onto it. Use my spoolie here, and maybe get some onto the spoolie. Oh, and I'm gonna brush it onto my brows.
It actually brushes up my brows. I think I'm looking crazy right now. Yeah.
Oh my god, I look like shit. I'm just gonna fill in my brows as usual. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I have filled in my brows. Let's get to the next part.
I don't really use foundation technically, it's a skin tint is what it's called.
So she uses skin tint to make her as her foundation, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use this Poppy Brown foundation and use this rose water to spray on my face and to make my foundation look as sheer as possible, like a skin tint.
And I'm going to put on with my makeup sponge.
So hopefully it'll look like a skin tint. Okay, done with the foundation. Next.
Of concealers, which is the Nars Creamy Concealer. I've been using these forever, and I feel like I just started getting into makeup a bit more in the last like 2 years. I just never thought I was good at it, to be honest with you, and I used to have eyelash extensions, and I used to just not really care to wear makeup because that felt makeup-y to me enough. So I didn't really wear any makeup. I actually, 99, to be completely honest, 99% of my days I don't wear any makeup at all. I'm just too lazy, to be frank, but when I'm in the mood and I have time to do like a full face, I will, because
I'm going to use this one right here by Maybelline. She puts on a lot under her eyes and her T-zone. I'm just gonna pop it right here.
I don't usually put that much concealer on my T-zone because I used it only in at these area. Okay, here's none shifting.
Okay, next.
The Charlotte Tilbury, I think they're called glow sticks, contour wands. I use it very sparingly because a little goes a long way.
Okay, so she puts on that cream contour, which I don't have either. So I'm going to use this Nars concealer sample right here. It's a darker, much darker shade. I thought this might work, so let's see. Yeah, it's pretty bright for me. And I'm going to use my finger, put it on my face, right here. Moving on.
My favorite product in makeup, period, is blush. This is my favorite blush ever. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Blush. I put a lot of this stuff on, and people always ask me if there was one makeup product you could only use for the rest of your life, it would 100% be this. I don't care if I had pimples and no concealer.
She put on another cream product, and I don't have that either. I'm going to use this Nars blush and apply it with my brush. She actually put on a lot on her cheeks and her nose. So I'm going to do the same thing.
So now I'm gonna go in with powder. Weird order of operations is about to go down, just warning everybody. This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm gonna just try to make that guy as chilled out as possible, even though it might not be possible. And I also only really powder under my eyes and in like my T-zone.
The next step is powder. I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown powder I have. Moving on
to my bronzer, and I'm using the one and only Fenty Beauty, my queen, Rihanna's bronzer. And you can see how filthy this is. I would use it all the time. And I'm just gonna go in lightly. This is in the shade Private Island. Shout out to Ree for making the best makeup ever.
So she uses bronzer again, but this time she's using powder. I'm going to go in with this Hoola bronzer. This is a mini bronzer. And it looks like this. And okay, next.
And I don't really ever nose contour because, again, fearful of the unknown. I have no idea what I'm doing ever when it comes to that. But again, this is something my makeup artist has given me confidence over the past few years to be able to do. I do it very, very lightly because it still does scare me. I use a brush like this, and I just will get in there, and I'll just do a tiny, tiny bit on either side of my nose, and I will look very awkward and concentrated while I do so. And then I think it was Kim Kardashian I saw do this one time, and it blew my mind.
And then she contours her nose. I'm going to use this brush and this hula again, contour my nose. And then
with the Fenty Beauty blush, which is in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This is the best blush ever. And you can never have too much blush in my world. So I just throw it on and I just make it as obnoxiously blushy as possible without looking too crazy. It's been
okay, this should be enough blush for me, at least.
So the next step is my beloved Morphe Madison Beer palette. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade, and social media obviously is a great place that I think there has been an overflow of creativity and positivity, and I think that it's brought a lot of people together who wouldn't have been brought together otherwise, but there also is a really tough part of it. I have had to take a lot of breaks off it. Sometimes I don't post for months at a time, and I will not even go on it for a while.
And then she goes in with the eyeshadow. I'm going to use my bronzer as my first eyeshadow. I'm going to put it on the crease. And then she puts a lighter shade onto the inner corner of her eyelid. I'm going to use this ColourPop palette and choose a lighter shade, maybe a little bit this and this. Throw it here. She uses eyeshadow as her eyeliner. I'm going to use this angled brush and this darker shade right here. I'm trying to create her look. And to look more like her, I'm going to put this shade onto my waterline also. Next,
my cream highlighter, which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand, and I just do like 2 little dots right there. And I love highlighter. I feel like it just makes me feel like I'm a forest nymph and a fairy, and like.
So she uses cream product again, which I don't like to use normally, so I don't own one. I'm going to use this ColourPop highlight palette here and use this color onto my cheeks. And
my mascara, it's called the Lash Slick by Glossier, and it makes my eyelashes look like eyelash extensions. It just fills them out so much.
she uses mascara, but I feel like I need to curl it first. Mascara by L'Oreal. This is the Telescope.
So anyways, now I'm
next.
highlighter. And I use this color right here, which I made sure that I would have something that I could use in my inner corner in this palette. And so I throw this into the inner corner.
She uses some glitter eyeshadow onto her inner corner. So I'm still gonna use this palette by ColourPop, and I'm going to use this shade right here. Put it here. Okay. so
this is my favorite lip liner because it matches my lip tone and I can get away with overlining my lips a lot and it doesn't really show. And already you can see this is where my lip is and I go below it. This lip gloss I found from TikTok. This is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil. It's so nice. And I really like to get that
so she
bow.
uses
I put it on like my
liner. I'm going to use this lip pencil by NYX here and overline my lips a little bit. This should do. 5 Florence right here. And try to put on my lips. And then okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and I'll see you guys. Bye!